I'm Brit.
And I'm Leiah.
And you're watching
Vedgecation,
where today we're going to be talking about how to vedgecate your life.
But actually, we have a really cool guest coming, and I'm so excited.
Yes.
So essentially, we're not going to get too much into it, but this amazing human didn't start out plant-based, much like myself.
Much like myself.
Yeah. What does it mean to vedgecate your life?
It's just like a life hack to like elevate yourself, do things a little bit better, feel a little bit cooler, just like it's elevation for all the things. We are joined now by Larry Brown Jr., host of Let's Eat with LBJ. Hi, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Hey there, friends. How are you? Super excited to speak with you today and excited to be here on Vedgecation.
Yes, we're so excited to have you. So today's episode is all about vegetating your life. And we know you have done a little bit of that because you went plant-based.
Yes, a little over 2 years ago, I made the decision that has been kind of living in me for a few years now. And at the time, and I said to myself, while we were quarantining at home, what better time than to test it out than now? You've got ample time, ample space to explore the kitchen, through the pantry, through the supermarket with the fruits and the vegetables. Go in, do what you know what to do. And I love creating colorful plates made of plant-based ingredients. And it's been a wonderful journey. I'm really just exploring the flavors, and also from a culinary side, it's great exploring the flavors as well as creating plates that sometimes are nostalgic of dishes that I was loving in my carnivorous days. But what I also love about this is that it gives me an opportunity to really feel better about myself and about my life. Going plant-based has so many different benefits for so many different people. For me, on my journey, it's really been an amazing joy to not deal with inflammation in my body and have achy joints.
I love that so much. And, this is the first time you and I are meeting. You and Brit have met before, so I'm so excited to get to know you a little bit better. And, I've been plant-based for 10 years. So when I first went, it was similar to you. I was looking to improve my health, decrease inflammation. But I definitely moved over into more the compassionate side of things, definitely having a compassionate side to animals. Do you feel like that has also moved and shifted for you?
For me, I've maintained my compassion toward animals throughout the entire time. What I will say is that as I look at food on plates that contain animal ingredients, I do have a reaction. I have an internal reaction where I'm starting to now evolve into that super compassionate space now.
So you talked about the culinary aspect of it. I'm curious, did you study culinary arts? Were you a chef before? Like, how did you get into the passion for food?
Yeah, so my passion for food goes back to childhood. I come from a family of people who migrated north from Alabama and Mississippi. And as they migrated north, they carried amazing recipes with them that were passed down to my parents. And I enjoyed standing in the kitchen, watching my mother and especially my father cook. I would cook alongside of them, whether they were frying up some chicken wings or a pork chop, or if they were making an amazing salad, or my mother was grilling artichokes and making her own dip that we can explore all the kinds of fun that unique vegetables have. And that began my love for food.
So, okay, that brings me to another question, because I think a lot of people, really struggle with being a change maker within their family if they're the only person who's going to go plant-based. So, if your wife and your kids aren't plant-based, right? What do you do? How do you navigate?
It's fun. So sometimes we are cooking 2 meals in the kitchen. Sometimes my wife is at the stove next to me, or I'm cooking something for them. And alongside them, I've got 2 burners going for me, 2 burners going for them. And we're going to sit down and eat dinner at the same time. But what's fun about this is that they often look at my plate. And when they look at my plate, first it starts with my wife. And she's like, that looks good. And we're slowly walking like, okay, would you like to say anything else? And then that looks good moves into me eventually influencing her to at least have a taste. And when she has the taste, she says, That's actually really good. I'm like, I told you, like, your husband can cook, number one. So I got
Yeah.
you. Two, when we come into these spaces, like just have that open mind. And so it's really starting with my wife opening her mind. And so because she's exploring and sampling alongside me, the children are diving in all of the time. So the education component of it, the Vedgecation component of it is super duper amazing.
You know, one question I have for you is, what's one thing that you would tell someone else if they were thinking about going plant-based? I know you said that you kind of had it in your heart and in your head to go plant-based far before that you did. Mm-hmm. So what advice would you give to that person who's on the fence, who's thinking about taking the leap and, you know, just doesn't have the guts to do it?
Sure. Dismiss everything you think about eating plant-based, or as some people may call it, veganism, whatever you are, however you're looking at it. What you are doing essentially is tasting food from the earth, and your job, your goal, your challenge is to season it as you would your typical protein. If you use those same seasonings, hear me clearly, if you use those same seasonings, you are eating plant-based, you are safe, and you can continue your journey. There's no wrong answer. You dress it up, you dress it down, you can go left or right with it. However you want to try it, just try.
Preach.
Yeah, I love that so much. I'm cheering you on over here.
Same.
Thank you.
Oh, we have to say goodbye to Larry, which
I'm super sad about.
Oh my gosh.
But also he said he would cook for me, so it's not goodbye, it's see you later.
See you later. Yeah. Till next time.
Thanks for having me on Vedgecation.
Thank you so much, Larry. We appreciate you. We loved having you here today. And everyone stay vegecated.